Umrah will indeed be made to this house, the Kaaba, even after the coming out of Yajuj and Majuj. Ahmad. Hajj will be abandoned just before the coming of the hour. The following is related from Shoba, from Qatada. The hour will not arrive until Hajj will no longer be made to the house, the Kaaba, and in a hadith related by the Prophet said, the hour will not arrive until Hajj is no longer made to the house, the Kaaba. This hadith is not known to be related from Sa'id from the Prophet, except with the chain of this narration. There is no contradiction between the above mentioned narrations. Between the narration which indicates that Hajj will be made after the appearance of Yajuj and Majuj, and the narration which indicates that Hajj will not be made just before the coming of the hour. People will continue to perform Hajj and Umrah even after the coming out of Yajuj and Majuj. After they are destroyed, when people will live in peace and when there will be much sustenance. This will occur during the time of Al-Messiah. Then Allah will send a good wind that will take the soul of every believer. Before that occurs, Allah's Prophet Isa will die, and the Muslims will pray over him. He will be buried in the Prophet's chamber with the Messenger of Allah. Then the Kaaba will be destroyed at the hands of thee, even though he might appear during the period of Al-Masih, as was mentioned by Ka'b al-Ahbar, will destroy it. May Allah disfigure him. Related that he heard the Messenger of Allah say, who is from Habasha, Ethiopia, will destroy the Kaaba. He will steal its jewels and remove from it its covering. It is as if I am looking at him. Usalian, one who has a receding hairline, or who is bald, having crooked joints. He will strike it with his masahia, a steel shovel, and his mawal, a huge axe that is used to pierce through rocks. This chain is good and strong. Related that the Prophet said, leave Habasha, Ethiopia, alone so long as they leave you alone, for none shall remove the treasure of the Kaaba except for who is from Habasha. Related that the Prophet said, it is as if I am looking at him. He is black and bow-legged. He will tear it, the Kaaba, down stone by stone. Related that the Prophet said, is from Habasha, he will destroy the house of Allah, the Kaaba. And Muslim related it through a different chain. An oppressor will appear before the coming of the hour. In a hadith which has the same chain through which Muslim related the previous hadith, the Messenger of Allah said, the hour will not arrive until a man from Qatan comes out. He will steer the people with his rod. The same hadith, but with a different chain, which leads to the man referred to in the hadith but he might be someone else, for the one mentioned here is from whereas is from, and Allah knows best. Related that the Messenger of Allah said, the night and day will not go away until a man from the freed slaves rules. He is called. Muslim related the same hadith through another chain. It is possible that is the name of the, and Allah knows best. reported that he heard the Messenger of Allah say, "The people of Mecca will come out, leaving it, and then no one will pass by it or through it, except for a few people. Then it will be filled. Then they will come out from it and never return to it again."